YouTube, what's up guys? Anthony Confessore here. It is, Cinco de Mayo. It's May 5th, 2020, day, 40 something of quarantine. And I think I could speak for everybody and say that I want this thing gone, man. This thing sucks. It's not, definitely hasn't been enjoyable. I know there are a lot of mixed feelings about this whole thing, and don't get me wrong. I think that the actions taken by federal and state governments, were necessary. But I also do think that we have to get things moving here, sooner than later when it comes to businesses and the economy and all that good stuff. I know that there's also a lot of different opinions out there on, what businesses are deemed essential and, what businesses aren't. And, it's tough to say. I think it, depends on the individual you ask, because different people value different things and certain things are more essential to people than others, Someone who doesn't drink, such as myself, doesn't think that a liquor store is essential, especially when you take into consideration how many people, either get seriously injured or die from drunk driving every year. And, now granted, now that's an extreme, but just an example, for what I'm talking about here. So, one of the biggest topics, I think, especially in my community, the health and fitness space, trainers, gyms, it doesn't matter, powerlifter, CrossFit, bodybuilder, it really doesn't matter. I think everyone that does, the majority of people, I won't say everyone, that's a bold statement, but, the majority of people that are in the health and fitness space, want gyms open. They think gyms are essential. I do. I think gyms are an essential business. And, why I think that, well, there's a lot of reasons behind it, but, I just think that, from the start of this whole thing, obviously, this thing has attacked more elderly people with pre-existing conditions. And, I just firmly believe that, being healthy, taking care of yourself, being physically fit, being active, whether it's COVID or whether it's some other disease, bacteria, our bodies are going to be, more capable of fighting things off the better in shape that we are. And that's just the facts. And, that's not me saying that everyone has to go to the gym 7 days a week and everyone has to have abs and 22-inch arms and a nice butt, all that stuff. But, people need to take care of themselves. And we don't as a country. Like, America is extremely obese and extremely unhealthy, despite how big the fitness and health industry is. There's a lot of people that are overweight and have certain conditions that they've developed over the years due to being, out of shape and not physically active. So, I think a place that allows people to do that and allows people to improve their health and, decrease their risk of diseases and stuff like that, such as a gym, I think that's essential, just for that main reason, like you're putting someone in a position that, if they have, if they're overweight or if they have certain issues, now you're bringing them to a gym, well, they can work on themselves and they can try to fix that. They can try to better their health so that going forward in the future, they're going to be able to, live a healthier life and, live long and be able to, live how they want, essentially. So, that's one reason why I think gyms are essential. And another reason is, the mental aspect. I could speak for myself and say that, especially like when I first got started lifting, when I was like 12 years old, 13 years old, and I was lifting, I was a troubled, pissed off fucking kid. And the gym saved me. The gym saved me. Like, I used to get in trouble in school. I was suspended numerous times. Like, you got probably need two hands to count how many times I was suspended, growing up in middle school. Never in high school, but middle school, I was a very troubled kid. And, the gym and, training, weight training, helped me. It gave me something to focus my energy on and to put my aggression into, and, definitely helped me progress, obviously physically, but mentally as a boy, as an individual in society, as a student, and really helped me. So, and I wouldn't call myself an extreme case, but there are people that do really struggle with certain situations in life. Could be an array of different things, from financial problems, relationship problems, whatever the case may be, where as opposed to someone leaning on a cigarette or leaning on alcohol, they lean on the gym. And the gym is, their outlet, their relief for that. And, them going to the gym is, enabling them to, progress as an individual. So, for that reason too, I think gyms are essential, man. I do believe gyms are essential. And, I'm speaking from Long Island, New York. For those of you who don't know, I'm from Long Island, Suffolk County, the better county of New York. But yeah, man, it's scary. Like, our opening date is May 15th, and supposedly they want 2 weeks between phases. And, I get that. I understand it has to go slow, but there's only so slow it can go. And that's my point. That's my take on this whole thing. So yeah, man, it's tough right now. I know a lot of people are struggling with trying to work out from home with minimum equipment. I'm fortunate enough that I have a fairly decent setup, 2 different locations right now, so I'm able to train somewhat normal. It's not ideal, but I'm still able to get the job done. But I know a lot of people don't have that, and I feel for everyone, and this isn't an easy thing to deal with, and not just in regards to the gym, with everything going on, it's not easy. And, I just want to see things start to get back to normal sooner than later, man. And, like, I know there's so many people that say, oh, like, there isn't going to, there's going to be a different normal. And I don't really believe that. I don't, I know how detrimental this thing was, and, how many people, it killed, and how it hurt the economy and all that. But I see things going back to normal eventually. I'm not saying they're going to be completely 100% normal in a month or 2 from now, but I do believe things will turn back to normal sooner or later. But, the first step is getting, certain businesses up and going, and, deeming what's essential and what's not. And as of right now, it does not look promising for gyms, and I'm hoping that changes, but that's kind of my take on a topic, and I stay firm on that. I want gyms open, and I know a lot of people that want gyms open, and, it is what it is. We just got to wait and see. It's all a waiting game right now, but, yeah, man. So, anyone who is watching this, feel free to hop in, let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? Do you think gyms are essential? Are they not? What is essential to you? What does the word mean? This was I just wanted to make this video, just kind of get my thoughts out there. And, not necessarily to say, like, I'm right or I'm wrong, but I just like to share my thoughts, and I thought this would be a good video to do that on, so that's why I filmed it just now, and I'm going to post it as soon as I can. But anyway, I hope everyone out there is staying safe. I thank you guys a lot. My YouTube channel has been getting a little bit, definitely more activity in the last 4 weeks. Now that I've been uploading more frequently, I appreciate that. It really, really, really means the world to me. I'm trying to do my best to grow this channel and, put an assortment of different videos out, not just training stuff. Try to show you guys as much as I can, whether it's helpful or, motivational, whatever it is. Anyway, like I was saying, guys, thank you, everyone watching, showing support. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. But in the meantime, stay safe, and much love to everyone. Stay well. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.